Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SR English Conversation Channel.
Today, we're learning a simple but powerful phrase that native speakers use every day. I think you're right.
You'll learn when to use it, how to sound natural, and you'll practice with us.
So relax, speak with us, and let's improve your English together.
Section 1. I think you're right. Imagine this. Your friend says, "It's going to rain today." What can you say?
Yes.
That's okay, but native speakers often say, "I think you're right."
Why I think?
Great question. Because it sounds softer. You're agreeing, but you're also showing that it's your opinion. Listen, it's going to rain. I think you're right. Doesn't that sound natural?
Yeah, it sounds friendly, not too strong.
Exactly. Let's try another one. I say, "This restaurant is really good." You answer.
I think you're right.
Nice. Again, "This movie is amazing."
I think you're right.
Perfect. Now, everyone watching, repeat after us. Ready?
I think you're right. Again. I think you're right. One more time. I think you're right. Excellent.
Can I ask something?
Of course.
What if I'm not 100% sure?
Then this phrase is perfect. You're saying, from what I know, I agree with you. It's polite, it's natural, and people use it all the time.
So I don't need to be completely certain.
Exactly. That's why it's so useful.
Mini story.
This reminds me of something funny. Last month, my sister wanted to paint the living room blue. I said, I don't know. She said, blue will make the room look bigger. I looked around, I thought, then I said, I think you're right.
So what happened?
Now my living room looks amazing.
See? Sometimes agreeing can lead to great decisions.
Unless she chooses pink next time.
Then you might need another expression. Speaking practice. Let's practice. I'll say a sentence. You answer, "I think you're right." Ready? The weather's getting colder. Great! This coffee tastes better without sugar. Excellent! We should leave early. Nice! Practice makes progress. Perfect!
I like this. It feels like a real conversation.
That's because it is. Learning English should sound natural, not like reading a dictionary.
Thank goodness. I don't want to sound like a robot.
Transition. But here's something interesting. Sometimes you agree, but only a little, not completely.
Oh, like when my friend says horror movies are the best.
Exactly. Maybe you don't fully agree. So what do you say? Let's find out. Section 2. Agreeing, but not 100%. Here's a common situation. Your friend says, "This cafe has the best coffee in town." Do you have to say you're right?
Maybe. Not if I'm unsure.
Exactly. Instead, you can say, "You might be right."
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Listen, you might be right. It means maybe you're correct. You're not completely sure, but you're open to the idea.
Let me try. Emily, cats are smarter than dogs.
You might be right.
Wait, did you really agree?
Maybe, or maybe I just didn't want to start an argument.
Smart answer.
Speaking practice. Everyone repeat after us. You might be right. Again, you might be right. One more time. You might be right. Perfect.
Real life example. Yesterday, my friend said we should take the train instead of driving. At first, I thought, no way. But then traffic was terrible. So I said, you might be right.
That's exactly how people use it. Your opinion changes as you get more information. Another useful expression. Here's another one. I guess you're right.
What's the difference?
Good question. I guess you're right means I didn't want to agree at first, but now I think you are correct. Listen, you should go to bed earlier. I guess you're right.
Ouch, that sounds like my mom.
Mine too. Mini conversation.
Emily, you spend too much time checking your phone.
I guess you're right. I really should read more books.
Wow, that was easier than I expected.
Don't get used to it.
Haha.
Speaking challenge. Your turn. I'll give you a situation. Choose the best answer. Ready? Your friend says, we should save money instead of buying another gadget. Would you say A, I think you're right, or B, I guess you're right? Actually, both can work. But if you didn't agree at first, I guess you're right sounds even more natural.
English has so many little differences.
It does, but that's also what makes conversations feel real.
Retention teaser. Wait, there's another expression I hear in movies all the time. You're absolutely right. What's the difference between I think you're right and you're absolutely right?
Great question. The answer might surprise you because one sounds much stronger than the other, and sometimes using the wrong one can completely change the feeling of the conversation.
Really? Now I'm curious.
Keep watching because that's exactly what we'll learn next.
Part 2, Main Content, Sections 3 and 4.
Yes. Welcome back. Earlier, we learned how to say, I think you're right. Now, let's make it stronger.
Oh, like when you really, really agree?
Exactly. Imagine your friend says, learning English every day is the fastest way to improve. You can simply say, you're absolutely right.
Wow, that sounds much more confident.
It does. Absolutely means 100%. No doubt, no hesitation. You completely agree.
So, I think you're right is softer, but you're absolutely right is much stronger.
Perfect. That's exactly the difference. Quick examples.
Let's practice. Water is important for your health.
You're absolutely right.
Kindness makes the world better.
You're absolutely right.
Practice is more important than perfection.
You're absolutely right.
Nice! Now it's your turn. Everyone watching, repeat after us. Ready?
You're absolutely right. Again, you're absolutely right. One more time. You're absolutely right. Fantastic.
Funny story.
Emily, yesterday I forgot my umbrella. 5 minutes later, it started raining. My friend looked at me and said, I told you to take it. And I said,
Let me guess. You're absolutely right?
exactly. Then we both got wet anyway.
At least you agreed.
Common mistake. Can I use you're absolutely right for everything?
Good question. Not really. If someone says, I think this pizza is okay, saying you're absolutely right might sound too dramatic.
Like I'm making a speech.
Exactly. Save it for moments when you truly agree.
Speaking practice.
Listen, then repeat. This is the best solution. Pause. You're absolutely right. We should spend more time with family. Pause. You're absolutely right. Learning English takes patience. Pause. You're absolutely right. Excellent.
Mini conversation. Emily, exercise helps reduce stress.
You're absolutely right. Even a short walk can change your mood.
See? Now that sounds like a real conversation.
That's the goal. Natural English.
Transition. So, sometimes I agree a little. Sometimes I agree completely. But what if I suddenly realize, oh, I never thought about that?
Ah, that's when native speakers use another great expression. And honestly, I use it almost every day.
You have a point.
Imagine this. You and your friend are talking. Your friend says, maybe we spend too much time on our phones. At first, you disagree, but then you think, maybe that's true. You can say, you have a point.
Ooh, I hear that in movies.
Yes, it's very common. It means your idea makes sense. Maybe you still don't completely agree, but you understand what they're saying.
Example, Emily, we should cook at home more often. Eating out is expensive.
You have a point. Cooking does save money.
Exactly.
Another example. Here's another one. Paul, maybe you should sleep earlier. You'll have more energy.
You have a point. I do stay up too late.
Finally, some progress.
Mini story. My cousin wanted to buy the newest phone. It cost almost $1,500. I said, that's a lot of money. He replied, but it has the best camera. Then my aunt said, you already have a good phone. We all stopped. My cousin smiled and said, you have a point. Guess what? He didn't buy it.
His wallet was probably very happy.
Mine would be.
Speaking practice. Everyone, repeat after us. You have a point. Again, you have a point. One more time, you have a point. Great job.
Quick challenge.
Let's play a game. I'll say something, you decide if I think you're right or you have a point sounds better. Ready? Studying for 10 minutes every day is better than studying once a week. Pause. Both can work, but you have a point shows you're thinking about the idea. Now this one. The Earth goes around the sun. Pause.
Easy. You're absolutely right.
Exactly. No debate there.
Encouragement. You know, before today, I thought agreeing in English was just saying yes.
Most learners think that, but now you know several natural expressions and every one of them helps you sound like a more confident English speaker.
I'm already hearing these phrases in my head.
That's because you're learning them through conversation, and that's the best way to remember English. Part 3, final section, and outro.
Section 5. Sound more natural with native expressions.
Welcome back. So far, we've learned, I think you're right. You might be right. I guess you're right. You're absolutely right. You have a point.
That's already way better than just saying yes.
Exactly. But now let's learn a few expressions that native speakers use all the time. These will make your English sound even more natural.
Expression 1. That's true.
Imagine someone says, learning a new language takes time. You can simply answer, that's true.
Short, simple, natural. I like it.
Me too. Let's practice. Repeat after us.
That's true. Again, that's true. One more time. That's true. Excellent.
Mini conversation.
Emily, people learn faster when they practice every day.
That's true. Even 15 minutes can make a big difference.
Expression 2. Exactly.
Here's one of my favorites. Exactly.
I hear that everywhere.
Because it's easy and it's full of energy. Example.
Practice is more important than perfection.
Exactly. That's why we practice together in every episode.
Speaking practice. Repeat after us. Exactly. Again, exactly. Perfect.
Expression 3. I couldn't agree more.
Okay, this one sounds fancy.
It does, but it's very common. It means I completely agree. Imagine someone says, being kind is always important. You answer, I couldn't agree more.
Wow, that sounds very natural.
A funny moment.
Emily, chocolate ice cream is the best.
I couldn't agree more.
Really?
Absolutely. Don't tell vanilla lovers.
Too late, they're already typing comments. Real life scene.
Let's imagine two friends planning a vacation.
I think we should visit the beach instead of staying home.
I think you're right. We both need a break.
The weather should be sunny this weekend.
You might be right. The forecast looks good.
We should leave early to avoid traffic.
You're absolutely right.
Packing light will make traveling easier.
You have a point.
Traveling creates unforgettable memories.
I couldn't agree more.
Wow, That sounded like a real conversation.
Because that's exactly how native speakers mix these expressions.
Final speaking challenge.
Ready for one last challenge? Don't worry, you can do this. I'll read a sentence. Choose the best response. Ready?
Number 1.
Exercise helps you stay healthy. Pause. Possible answers. I think you're right. Or, you're absolutely right. Both work. But if you strongly agree, you're absolutely right.
Number 2.
I think this cafe makes the best coffee. Pause. Best answer? You might be right. Maybe you haven't tried every cafe yet.
Number 3.
You spend too much time watching videos. Pause.
Ouch, that one hurts.
A natural answer is, I guess you're right.
Number 4.
We should spend more time with our families. Pause.
I couldn't agree more. Wonderful.
Number 5. Learning English every day builds confidence. Pause.
You're absolutely right.
Motivational ending.
You know, at the beginning of this episode, I only knew one way to agree. Just yes.
And now you know many natural expressions that real English speakers use every day. Small improvements like these make a huge difference. People won't just hear your English, they'll feel your confidence.
Remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every conversation makes you stronger. Every sentence makes you better.
English isn't about being perfect, it's about connecting with people, one conversation at a time.
Outro.
We hope you enjoyed today's English podcast. If you practice with us, great job! You're improving every single day.
Now we have a question for you. Below, which expression is your favorite? I think you're right. You might be right. I guess you're right. You're absolutely right. You have a point. I couldn't agree more. Write your answer in the comments. We'd love to read it.
And if this lesson helped you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's learning English.
Thanks for spending time with us today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself.
See you in the next Real English podcast. Bye!